All right, folks, back on the Bossman show here with a good friend of the show, Pat Sellers here. Some Connecticut Blue Devils got a big win last night. Coach, before we get started, I want to give you a shout out from another Patrick Gale down in Albany. Said when we tell you what's up, he's a big fan of yours.
Good man. Yeah, yeah, good man.
BK Finest out here.
Yep. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, he said the Pats are doing well this year.
Patrick's are doing well, baby. Nothing wrong with that.
Yes,
Just
sir.
keep going with that.
Hey, Coach, man, great year for you guys so far, man. 18-6 got a big win last night, 9-20 NEC, man. Talk about just how happy you are with your team and how they've been playing this year, brother.
Yeah, like I've been saying this since the summertime when we got together for our summer workouts. We have four-year seniors, guys who've been here for 4 years, which is unheard of in this climate with the NIL and the portal. So those 4-year guys kind of set the tone for who we are. And they're like four coaches because they're older, they're mature, they know the X and O's of it, they know the culture part of it, getting the new guys to buy in. These guys are like I said, four coaches. So they set the tone for how we started this year in the summertime, going back to the summer, and then just the basketball part. Obviously the 4-year guys are good, and then we brought in some transfers and freshmen who are all like bought in, picked up our system pretty quickly, and so we've been off and running. So it's been pretty good.
Coach, when I popped on the tape watching Sense Energy and some of that Texas Special stuff, man, brother, your team are moving with a purpose, my brother. Everything you do looks purposeful on tape, but it pops off. So talk about that with your 4-year guys kind of a little bit more about, because I feel like when you watch your own film on Synergy, man, it shows that you really are about what you're doing. It's with a purpose. It's not wasted. Everything has a rhyme and reason to it, and it pops off on the tape.
Right. We got this. We named it. We call it Hitman Money Man, and what it is we try not to have a second drive, a double drive. So if a guy drives it and he kicks the ball, the guy we call the first pass out, the hitman. If you're open, shoot it. If you're a shooter, shoot it. If you the only thing you can do is shoot or move it. You can't drive it. And so the money man gets to he's the next guy. He can shoot it, drive it, DHO, he can do anything. And we put that in 2 years ago, and it's grown and grown and grown and got better. So it makes our offense, opens our floor up, makes the offense that much better, and it encourages us to share the basketball, and it has helped our basketball IQ. So what happens is we can do an action, we can put other guys into an action, and good defensive teams are going to guard it. But now we get into that hitman, money man thing, and the ball is popping all over the floor. And when it's really moving, it's fun to watch. Everybody has a chance to touch it. Everybody gets a chance to shoot it. We have a lot of guys in double figures. We had 21 assists last night, and probably could have had more. We uncharacteristically we had 16 turnovers. We don't turn the ball over, but yeah, the way we move the ball is come. We started that 2 years ago, and again, the 4-year guys understand what we're doing. So when we get the new guys coming in, they just pick it up right away because the 4-year guys talk to them about it all the time.
Yeah, man, Coach, man, like you said, bro, like that ball moves, man, it's energy, man. And it's human
Yeah,
nature. If you give me the
right.
ball off, I'm gonna feel better about myself, and I'm gonna
No
defend
doubt.
harder on the floor. It's human nature. I know we hate it.
Right,
Play coaches and play like look, man.
right.
Like they touch the ball, they gonna want to defend a little harder for you or hit the floor and down the
No,
floor for you. All them intangibles that we need to win games.
no. You talking to a role player? I was a role player when I played. So if I got the ball, got a chance to touch it, I got a chance to like dribble it or whatever, I feel good about myself. You're right. So you play hard on the defensive end. So that's been helping our team in general all year. And we get sometimes we'll get bogged down and you can see it, or we take a tough shot and the guys can feel it. So they'll police each other. They'll hold each other accountable and say, "Hey, get that ball moving." So it's something that permeates our locker room. And then obviously on the defensive end, as a group, we've really taken it to another level. Our guys, we can change. We're so old and mature now. We can change coverages in the middle of a game. We'll be in a timeout, and one of the seniors will say, "Hey, coach, hey, on the ball screens, we can't get it being dropped because it is getting into the paint, shooting this floater. Let's get up on the coverage." So I look at the guys. I'm like, "You heard that? We're gonna move it up. We're gonna move the coverage up, and these guys can change on the fly." which is really good for a mature team like us.
Especially this time of year, man, you got 7 games to go. You know, every game is important. So be able to change what you do midstream, because sometimes ain't working in that night. So you got to be able to have the optionality to actually change the scheme and not just be stuck in what you do, man. It's very key as these games become more and more important down the stretch in February into March, trying to get in that big dance.
Right, right, no doubt, no doubt. Yeah, last night the same thing. We had the team we played, Mercyhurst, was really good 3-point shooting team. They were the number one 3-point shooting team in the league. So we wanted to kind of limit their threes, but they hurt us in the first half with a lot of mid-range pull-ups. And it's because our bigs weren't up on those wide pins. And we got up, we changed that coverage in the second half, and it really took those curls away. And then, we started the first 4 minutes of the second half. We shut them down and took the lead, and then we never relinquished after that.
No doubt. And you guys did a great job of bouncing back from Wagner and LIU at home. I know having older guys helps that, right? Because I know you don't want to lose home games, but the fact that they bounce back and we're on a 7-game winning streak right now, which speaks to, like you said, having the older team hit some a little adversity, bounce back from it, and then let it become 3 losses, 4 losses. You make stop the year 2 and got on a streak now.
Right, right, right. Yeah, those LIU, Wagner, LIU weekend, obviously our guys wish we could have it back because what happened, we just fell into their pace. Our team, we really talk about defend, get clean rebounds, and we want to get the ball up the court and play at a fast pace. We want to get it moving. And in that game, in both of those games, we got into their pace, walking up, slow pace. It took us out of rhythm. And a credit to Wagner, Coach Copeland and Coach Strickland did a good job of controlling the pace in that game. And after that, it really, we went back to the drawing board, watched film as a staff and as a team, and we talked about pace of the game, and we're not going to let teams dictate the pace. We're going to dictate the pace. And so those 2 games really helped us to this 7-game winning streak we have now, because it made our guys aware that we have to control the pace. We can't fall for getting that slow pace game.
You know what, Coach Pat, man, what sometimes fans don't understand, Coach, like, pace doesn't always mean dribbling the ball. It's throwing the ball off the floor. It's also how you move in your early offense, moving the ball. That's pace too. How you get downhill, dribble, drive, and kick. So for fans out here listening, I want y'all to understand, pace don't mean you dribble the ball off the court. It's more than just that.
So that's what we talked about our point guards. I said, hey, when you get it up the court, you move it up the court, pass it up the court, cross side to side of the court. And then when you cut hard, when you go slow to quick, when you screen slow to quick, the body movement is part of pace. So it makes the ball move, makes guys move faster. But I will say, if our point guard is walking up, moving slow, everybody else is going to move slow. So our guys have done a good job of getting the ball up the court and moving fast, and it makes the other 4 guys on the court move fast. So you're right. It's the pace really helps us.
And also, whereas defense is down second half late in games, like with the pace you all play with, teams are around the gas, especially if they're only playing a short bench, a short like rotation. So the fact that you guys play with that pace, man, second half gonna help you and wear guys down. It's like, oh, okay. So they're later to go, especially on that Saturday day if you play on Thursday night.
Yeah. Like it's almost like an NBA second night of a back-to-back. You playing so close together, and then you're right. We have guys, we play 9 guys, 10 guys. And so when we get that pace going, late, like you said, later in the second half, we can just wear them down and keep it going. And it really, really helped, especially in the second game. Tomorrow we got our second game in 3 days. So that's when our pace really comes into play.
No doubt. You know what? You kind of mentioned earlier, most guys double figures coach, like you said. Like if a game is close, if the game's going to be tight this time of year, guys, you have so many guys who can score the basketball. A coach can't just come out and say he's going to this guy. You don't be a guessing game. So they might know what action you might run. They don't know who you're going to run it for, which puts them in a bind about how to defend if you ain't the right guy that you decide that they think that you're going to run the action for out of a timeout late game.
Right. If you look at our season box score, we have 5 guys close to double figures. We have a number of guys with plus assist to turnover ratio. We got guys who can shoot it. We can throw it in the post. We got a lot of different answers. Last night, Darren Smith, who's a freshman for us, came off the bench, and he made 3 threes in the last 8 minutes of the game that really stretched the game out for us. And he's been doing that all year. He's shooting the ball at 45% from three. He's a 6'7" wing, and he's averaging maybe 20 minutes a game because we're really deep. So like you said, you can't focus on one guy. Our point guard Jordan Jones, like some people had him preseason player of the year, but we got a wing, Devin Hayes, who's been player of the week 5 times, I think. So our big man Abdul Momo, in my opinion, should be the defensive player of the year. He's great in ball screen coverage, and then you can throw it to him in the post. If you play on one-on-one, they doubled him last night. But you play on one-on-one in the post, he can kill you. So we have a lot of different answers that we can go to. And again, these guys, basketball IQ as a unit has gotten so much better over the 4 years. So it's fun to watch. Late game, we teams that try to trap ball screens, and our guys are just so poised without the ball screens, and it's pass fake, get it out, and we get it ahead of the defense, and then something good is going to happen most of the time.
Now, this time of year, Coach, are you all kind of doing like more half-court stuff late in the year so you don't want to get nobody hurt in practice? So how much live are you doing right now this time of year?
Hey, you know what? Hold on one second. I missed that right there. Say that again.
No, I'll say this time of year, Coach, how much you all going live right now this time of year with it been so late in the year trying to keep guys healthy?
Oh yeah. That's always a big thing right there. So what we do, we got sort of a little rhythm. So today, Friday, we got practice. We got a game tomorrow at 1 o'clock. We're gonna get on the court. We're gonna watch film for half an hour. We're gonna get on the court. We do a shooting drill for about 10 minutes. Then we're gonna walk through their plays, and then we have a 10-minute session of the shooting. So the guards going one end, the bigs going one end, and we're going full speed for 10 minutes shooting. We shoot free throws, and then that's practice. It's about 45 minutes of practice for us. And then we try to go live so we'll be off on Sunday, and then we'll have practice Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday preparing for our Thursday game. And we'll go live two or three times on Tuesday and Wednesday. That's it. So we try to keep these guys fresh, knock on wood, healthy.
Yeah.
Because it's getting that time of year.
100%, man. You got to do that, man. Also, man, you're shooting a 48% overall, man. So over 50% for all your field goals, which helps scoring the ball because you're getting those great shots, not getting those contested shots. So 40% overall shooting has to make you feel good, man.
Oh, yeah. I think we're the highest field goal percentage team in the league. And it goes back to that hitman, money man thing I talked about. We get really, really good shots. We're not a great three-point shooting team, but we can score. I'm gonna send that all summer. I was like, I don't think we can. We got a couple guys who can shoot it, but we don't shoot it great as a team. But because we space the floor, good elite spacing, we hit man, we money man, we get really good shots. So our field goal percentage is pretty high because of that.
And you're doing good at rebounding the ball, too, on the glass. I see how you guys doing, hitting folks, crashing the glass. The scheme's running on the offensive end, defensively, getting the rebound, actually getting out of that pace and getting up the floor. So you're doing a great job on the glass, too, because we all know you can defend like great for 28 seconds, but if you don't get the rebound, it don't matter.
Yeah, it don't matter, man. That talk about deflating when you play good defense that long and you don't get the rebound. So that's one of our live segments. We do a rebounding segment usually every Tuesday. It's only like 4 minutes, but it's like intense. It's live because we want these guys to continue to rebound.
No doubt, man. Like you said, y'all don't turn the ball over either. So you have the right formula, man. You don't turn the ball over either. So if you don't turn it up, throw it in the damn stance. You don't throw it away.
Yeah, don't turn it over. Don't go pick sixes.
Yeah,
we had a couple pick sixes last night. That hurt us. But when we don't pick six, if we don't we take care of the basketball, we're going to get a good shot because the offense, the ball is moving and the spacing has been really good.
Now, last one for you, Coach. Tell me, your Knicks, how far they ain't gonna get Boston this year, man? What you think, brother, about your Knicks, man?
Man, so like I'm a big Tom Thibodeau fan. I coached at a high school that Tibbs' brother went to. So Tibbs' brother, I know his brother real well, and then he follows us. Tibbs follows us, Central Connecticut. So I'm a huge Knicks fan. Talking about a guy who's been a defensive guru, Thibodeau, and now they're so good on the offensive end, and they got really good offensive players. I think they have a chance to be really good. If they get Mitchell Robinson back healthy, give them a rim protector, backup center, some high energy guys, I think they can give Boston all they can handle because Boston's going to have a tough time guarding Cat. And then obviously Jalen Brunson's good. and Mikal Bridges. So they got a good team. Josh Hart, I just talked about Josh Hart the other day to our team about how he just embodies the Knicks. He hustles. I say, I asked the team, is Josh Hart a great 3-point shooter? I went, eh. Is he a great ball handler? Eh. Is he a great pass? Eh. He's just a worker. He's a worker. He's had, I think, 4 or 5 triple doubles this year because he's such a worker, high energy. And that's how he was as a high school player. And then obviously at Villanova, and now he's killing it with the Knicks. So I think the Knicks got a chance, man. They have a really good chance. And then Cleveland, obviously Cleveland's good in the East too. So Celtics and Cleveland and Knicks, it's gonna be fun to watch come playoff time.
I love to see them go with Mitchell Robinson on KP and put Cat on Al Horford, my buddy Al Horford. See how that game works out.
Right, right. Oh, that's right. Yeah, Al Horford, former Hawk, man, former Hawk, no
Yeah,
doubt.
man. I love to see that, man. Like you said, like I look forward to his playoff season. I know the Hawks. I know we just gonna be playing in the first round, but it's gonna be big. We'll see what goes in Cleveland. But my man DeAndre Hunter going up there now, and I got friends all over the league, so
Oh, yeah. I mean, so I'm a huge, I'm an old school Magic Johnson Laker, so I'm a huge Laker guy too. And now I just want to see how this is going to work. Luka, Bron, and that crew. So that's going to be interesting. Because obviously they have an issue with the big man right now. So they got to figure out who they're going to have in there to guard some of these big guys in the West. So that's going to be fun too.
I think if Atlanta buys out Clint Capella, he can end up in LA, Clippers or the Lakers. Just
wow, that happens. They'll jump on him immediately.
yeah, because I don't see Clint Capella playing over Okongwu and Mo Gay, who the Hawks trying to develop. So I think he may get bought out here in the near future and end up with the Clippers or the Lakers.
The Lakers, yeah. It's gonna be a war to get him.
Yes.
I remember Clint Capella. I actually interviewed for a job with the Rockets way back when, and he was just a rookie in the league, and he was just getting to Houston. And I was like, man, this guy's gonna be pretty good. And obviously, years down the road, I mean, he's a rim protector and then a lob threat. So the Lakers would die to get him.
Yeah, so see if he gets bought out. Let's keep that on the radar. If he gets bought out before March the 1st, he's probably going west.
Right. I hear you. That's good.
No doubt. Well, Coach, man, look, I hope you have a great day tomorrow. Get safe for us tomorrow. Wish you all the best. Hope we'll chat again in March again. We're hoping you're going to the big dance, my good brother.
I appreciate you. Appreciate you big time. Thank you for having me.
Anytime, brother.
All right. Take care.